let's continue where we left off. I think we have one more tribe. I think we have one more tribe. Oops. I think we have one more tribe to put together. The Spain tribe. Oh, hold on. Godspeed. There's temper. Drinking something to soothe my throat. It keeps telling me go here. Talk much, probably because I'm trying not to let my throat get all scratchy or lose my voice and stuff. I realize a lot of the mods make the game crash. I had to uninstall a mod after I installed it because it kept making it crash. I was like, nope.
It's always a pleasure to see you, fellow outsider. What brings you here today?
About it's not telling me anything about fatigue. All right, let's do this one. Mother's temple is not letting me do anything, and there's nobody outside. There could be a possibility that I lose my voice or it gets deeper than what it already is. The game has to load. Is this the one going to Sweet Dreams? No. This is the dude that whose ass I beat. There's no cave anywhere. I'm gonna be stuck trying to find where I need to go in the last. Because it's an achievement to do the quest for these guys. How do I get up there? Apparently through there. Do some stupid shit. Yes.
Yeah.
I can do that. Is there a way across? You know what? Let me save. Do some stupid shit. You ain't really trying if you don't do stupid shit, right? Shit, you can actually make it across. Wow. Fucking wow. I hope the sneezing doesn't start. The coughing started, but the sneezing and all this other shit. I don't need that. Got the crow's nest. Can we go in? It says sleep. Oh, the darkness. All right, there we go. If I knew I could have done that a long time ago, I would have done it. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to climb over that shit. Over that shit, and I did. All that time I could have had this done.
So beautiful. So full of talent. I really understand why Self decided that your life should take a turn.
Yes, you're quite appetizing. But you're not here for compliments.
No, I'm not.
You'll shed unnecessary baggage.
A bond that needs to be severed.
In other words, you'll butcher someone. Or be the butchered one.
Don't worry. I think you'll manage. Luth is probably eager to meet you too. He's surely full of pride.
Yes. We've kept him here quite long enough. He might be getting bored.
I'm a man!
Guest has no more questions.
Oh, I got the drop. I can close this.
Who are we, dear sympathy?
Who are we, dear trickster?
No one special. Bit like you, guest.
Don't say that. We have meaning after all.
Well, you don't.
Once we were crows. My companion walked the path of self. I followed the path of war. I thought I was destined to serve as a priest in the name of Bad.
Plans change.
Plans do change indeed.
Yes, they do.
Incredible. You won't see Self in action. No one ever does. Self is that good.
Stop it. I'm getting jealous. The High Priest of Bad, one of the most distinguished to ever hold the title. He taught me many things, including that a child of Morrigan can exist without a body. Thanks to his teachings, Trickster and I were able to survive.
You give him far too much credit. We botched the task entrusted to us.
Of
But we
course.
also showed creativity. We transferred our essence to this place.
Morrigan decided we were quite the spectacle. She allowed us to continue existing, but only here.
Without a physical, tangible form. We observed the outside world through the many pairs of crow eyes it offers us.
In the House of Madness.
Stop saying such nonsense, Trickster. This is a place, dear fledgling, that was once home to Morrigan herself. She let in a little light and allowed us to dwell here. Since then, we've taken to hosting talented fledglings, or Morrigan's favorites. Those who, for some reason, were meant to find their way into the void.
Favorites? Makes you wonder why war hasn't visited us in so long.
But I'm closing an application since I already got the drop.
Did you know that young cuckoos sometimes push other chicks
Yes,
out
I
of the
know
nest?
this.
For a moment, you'll become
Yup.
just like that
It's
cuckoo.
true.
This will help you grow up a little. Oh dear. I think even Luth would be disappointed. He was expecting an exciting fight.
Me too.
Eventually, you will.
Alive or not.
What do you mean, alive or not?
Yes, Yes, a fight.
Arthur will take me out.
Finally, something interesting.
I'll keep my wings crossed.
Oh shit! Oh, he got. This motherfucker got bleed on me. Sorry, buddy. You wanted this fight. Oh my god. I made it. There's no teleporting back? Or there's no teleporting here? Pretty cool, pretty cool. I can go back to south. He's letting me know where to go. Oops. This was pissing me off. Right, do I have to go back to Connaught? You know what? It'll eventually fix itself. All right. I need to... There was one more tribe. I thought it was 3 tribes. It's about to be 4 tribes. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. I just happened to be here.
Yes? Who have you managed to convince? How did you manage to convince the Twyde tribe? They've always kept to themselves, no matter the hardships we faced. You've done the impossible, and I want to give you an artifact the Toyd tribe once guarded. Here, a part to the king's armor they were tasked with guarding. It will aid you as you face the challenges of the king's threat. Could it be that the Volker have uncovered the truth about Mother? Unbelievable. Of all the tribes, I thought the Volker would be the least likely to show. Take these pieces of the king's armor, once guarded by the Volker. A gift in return for the help you gave him. May they serve you well in the king's threat. You have no idea how glad I am that the threat of Tryggve has passed, and that they've managed to appoint a new chieftain. The members of the Ulfred tribe are always the first to fight. Their strength and endurance are unmatched. Without them, we could forget about any real war effort, especially against Camelot. So, allow me to offer you a gift in thanks for aiding their tribe. A unique piece of our king's armor, forged by Ulfr himself, the very forefather they take their name from. Yes?
And I love when I do that, because I'm used to a fucking arc. I'm used to fucking arc, what do you call this shit? Oh. Our Percival shit. What's the last tribe? Parker Village. Dar Village. Village. Oh my god. Fucking phlegm sucks. The phlegm sucks. Being sick sucks. Like that ass. But my daughter's getting better. I could do it from over here. My daughter's getting better, but like me, I'm like, what is up with my cape? Done the same thing. There we go. Jesus. That's when I was Superman. Alright, hopefully I don't die trying to get over there. Everybody's playing Dune Awakening. I'm already seeing videos about PvP being a problem and some tier 6, tier 7 shit. I don't know. You can only get stuff in those tiers and people are holding other people back for that, and I don't know. There's always a catch in PvP. There's always there's always a thing where you have to keep other people from progressing, and it's kind of annoying. That's why I don't do PvP. Because you want the good stuff, and if you're a solo player, you're pretty screwed. For me, most of the time, I play solo. I play a lot of things solo. Watching a lot of videos on YouTube and shit. I mean, I'll do a personal server like I did with Conan, but it'll mostly just be me and my sister. Whoa, what the fuck? You know what? Never mind. We made it out of there. All right, we can still make it over here. What you mean? I couldn't. Well, at least I opened this area. Fuck it, right? The only village not in the snow. Then of course there's gonna be people grieving. I've watched not big streamers, but people just fucking with other people, making the worm attack them and all this. That would be annoying as fuck too. So you watch my back. An asshole called the worm over. It's too annoying. Yes.
I think you lost your way. Turn back and be on your way.
I don't think I did.
This is the village of the Sven tribe.
How
Whatever
much you
you're
want to
looking
bet?
for,
I have
you
to do
won't
like a
find it
whole
here.
bunch of quests now.
Then maybe you'll find something, especially since you have the seal and all. What's the message? Sure, I was just curious. Go on in. The chieftain's hut is the biggest one, right in the middle of the village. You can't miss it.
Thank you, thank you.
Outsider, you chose a bad time to wander through our lands. Tell me, do you hunt? That's how it should be. Treat your prey with respect. Never take more than you need. Not so hard, if you even know that much. Is it? Trying to understand. Someone's been hunting in our woods. Though, hunting isn't the right word.
I have the
It's
AC
slaughter.
on, but
They leave carcasses to rot.
I took a nice hot shower
Pierce the
and my
hides
skin
so
is
they
like
can't be used.
perfect.
I can't fathom it. No idea. Though
So I don't want it
some
to be
of the
like feel
stag
cold.
fathers
I'm like perfectly
chosen
warm
fled
for now.
the woods. Might have even survived. They of all people should know the rules of the hunt. Wouldn't surprise me if they chose to ignore them. Wouldn't say no to that. Normally I'd go myself, but we still need to bury the dead, tend to the wounded. No time for hunting, not even for justice. Fine, bring me the head of that butcher, whoever it is, and I'll make sure you're rewarded. I'm Vesna, huntress, wife of Fragi. I try. The others.
And it's funny, I
need
have the AC
that.
on and the room is not
Vragi and I
that
got lucky.
cold. I guess because
We
I have
still
it
have
going
each
against
other.
the wall.
I'm trying to take care of those who don't.
It's like nice, hot, but cool. But I don't want the fan hitting me because I have a small fan here.
I spend most of my time alone.
But I don't want the
in
fan to
woods.
hit me too much so I
I'm
could
used
turn
to keeping
cold and be
quiet.
like,
Vragi talks enough for both of us. Watch your step. The woods aren't kind.
oh, I know these. I know these. Save. Good save. Anybody else got a quest? Excuse me. Sorry. Jesus.
And who might you be? Are you the messenger of the Stagfather, the one Glirna foretold? If she's right for once, well, that'd be a first. You're a little late, by the way. Can't you see? I won't speak of it further. Not with outsiders. See this? One of those bodies belongs to my son, Jens. He fought bravely to the very end. May the ancestors grant him a place at their table. May the unrealm of the hunt show him mercy. It's a damn shame his god failed him. You just had to be stubborn, didn't you, kid? Hey, no point wasting breath.
Like all kids are.
What's done is done. Most of the swine tribe is gone. Ah, perhaps that's for the best. The last thing we need is another self-proclaimed prophet causing trouble. As you can see, I've got enough on my plate. I'm Barlam, the chieftain. Welcome to the Svinelands, for the tribe that's just ceased to exist. Let me guess. He wants to call the moot. He's been trying for years, and every time I've had to refuse. Not because I want to. I know the moot is sacred law. But above that law is my duty to protect the tribe. And as you can see, I've failed. The Svine tribe is gone. Not having a tribe is what's holding me back.
Well, you can connect with the
Can
other
you
tribes.
turn back time? Bring my people back to life? No? That's what I thought. I don't know you. And if Gerfan thinks I'll trust someone from outside the tribes on his word alone, he's showing weakness. Especially now. But I do have a solution. Find Kjell. If she vouches for you, I'll honor the voice of the tribe's request. And I'll let you help us, if that's even possible. She should be nearby. She'll have a task for you, something to prove you can be trusted. Once that's done, meet me here. Maybe then I'll share something more.
Alright. Excuse me, sir. place is fucked up. Ain't gonna stop me from not grabbing your shit, though.
You picked a damned bad time to show your face here. Outsiders in the village are rarely good news. But now, after what happened, don't you think we have enough trouble without you? Sure, that's what all outsiders say, until trouble finds them. Anyway, watch yourself. One wrong move, and you'll have more than just me to deal with. Our whole village will be on you. At least, what's left of us. What do you want?
I fought mobs before, so...
We haven't even buried the bodies yet. And you're already sniffing around. Here's some advice. It's not your business, so stay out of it. Well then, the two of you aren't talking. I don't know you, and I'm not vouching for you. The sooner you leave the village, the better. For you, and for... Wait, hold on. There is one thing you could help me with. One of our hunters went to the cave nearby, and hasn't returned. With everything that happened here, I forgot all about him. If you want to prove yourself, find out what happened to him. And don't come back empty-handed. Because someone has to stay here and keep an eye on suspicious strangers. Besides, I don't owe you an explanation. Are you going or not?
Yes.
Good. No. Sometimes we shoot them on sight. Especially if they look like Camelosian spies, showing up right when we're at our weakest. Find the tall rock and... Actually, never mind.
What? You thought unalive yourself?
No, I don't think you can. There's nothing more to say.
And bitch, fuck you too. But I'm gonna do what I need to do to get you motherfuckers together. Oh, you motherfucker. Jumping me from the back first. Little bitch. God damn. All right, good. God. Good to know. Good to know. I got this itch in my back. Oh, my skin feels so good after that bath. Oh, fuck that up. All right. I'll fix that after after these messages. You know damn well I'm gonna fix that during the story. What the hell? How the fuck did I end up all the way over here? Trying to stay in these protective walls. Ooh, motherfucker. Bitch. What the fuck? No arrows as fast as this fucking piece of shit. Or at least this one doesn't stop me like that piece of shit that keeps stopping me in the other village. It was annoying.
What do you want? What? You went to the bottomless cave? And you made it out alive? That's impossible! It would have torn you apart in an instant.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so you admit, bitch, you sent me to my death?
Yeah, I wanted to get rid of you. We don't need outsiders here. Definitely not now.
This bitch.
But you've proven you have what matters most to this vine. Strength of spirit and the will to survive. Go talk to
Baron,
I can
kill you, I would do it
chieftain.
right now.
He'll probably find some use for you. I can't tell you more than that.
This fucking bitch.
Barlin will decide what you need to know. What? You want a tour now? Want me to introduce you to every corpse?
Yeah.
Even the dead wouldn't bother talking to outsiders. let alone the living, who've got their own problems.
Joining the tribes. That's one thing I fucked up on the title.
Much livelier. There was more noise, less dead silence. And it smelled of hearth smoke and roasting meat, not blood. He's been in charge for as long as I can remember.
Far back
And
as I
ruled
can
wisely,
remember.
fairly even. But turns out he was too lenient with some of us. And you see where that kind of weakness leads.
Maybe.
Yeah, I shoot strangers who can't hold their tongue. Besides that, I hunt. Best in the village. Was already true before most of the hunters got themselves killed.
Talk about belt gift subs.
It is. Unless your goal is to freeze or get eaten by something mean. Then it's real easy. But we'll survive. Even if there's only a handful of us left. And you, if you can't take care of yourself, you can always move on. I sure as hell won't stop you. No need to linger.
Now I see what... Continuing to join the tribes. Like, what the fuck? Hold on. Join the tribes. You learn how to spell, stupid! My bad. Fixing my mistakes. Go. Now I can talk to Barlam.
Kill you, maybe. But the fact that you're still breathing only proves your strength and your determination. You survived Kjell's trial, which means you've proven yourself worthy of knowing what we're up against. The Stagfather happened. A bunch of fanatics called him into this world. They claimed that when he arrived, he would devour everyone. Then choose his own and grant them their rightful place in the afterlife. You can see how well that turned out.
Jesus.
And that's how the story of the Svine tribe ends. I doubt we'll ever recover from this. He is our most important god, the one we worshipped in the homelands. And we brought him here with us. He watched over us, blessed us with an abundance of game. In return, he had our unwavering devotion. But, as it often happens, some became blindly devoted, while others began to doubt. And the first group decided that the rest were unworthy of the Stagfather's grace, so they set him loose, to kill the entire tribe. The faithful joined him. The unbelievers were slaughtered. One of ours, Gudry, did something completely suicidal. With the help of our shamaness. He accepted the god into his body and is trying to keep him contained. But he's growing weaker by the day. We don't have much time before the Stagfather breaks loose again. And trust me, Mixing the old gods with the weirdness thickening in these lands is the worst possible combination. We have to act quickly, although I have no idea where to even start. Out of the question. If we don't deal with the Stagfather, what happened here will happen to the rest of the Forlorn Swords. And the only thing that's happened so far is you proving you don't bow to fear, and that you know how to handle a weapon. Now, I need someone willing to help the Svine tribe.
That's what I've been trying to do, dumbass.
Well, that's a good question. Because I have no idea. All I know is that we need to find a way to get rid of the Stagfather once and for all. Gudry won't be able to hold on much longer. And when he gives up, we're all lost. Go find Glirna. She must know something. She's the shamaness serving the damn thing, and somehow she's keeping Gudry alive. We may not like each other, but I know Glirna isn't a fanatic. She owes as much to her own tribe as she does to the Stagfather. Glirma is our old soothsayer. Very old. When I was a kid, that hag was already as wrinkled as an apple, forgotten in the storehouse for 3 winters.
Jesus.
When I was a kid, that hag was already as wrinkled as an apple, forgotten in the storehouse for 3 winters.
Why did he repeat
The
it?
fate has tangled our paths, and we have no choice but to work
That's happened
together.
like 4 times already.
The fate of the tribe is more important
With different
than our
conversations, they
petty
keep repeating it.
squabbles. If you need to get ready, go see Hjarn. He'll help you with your gear. There's still the cook, Sagar. You can talk to him too. You can sleep in any of the empty houses. I'm sure their previous owners won't mind.
Alright, alright.
Glirna is our old soothsayer. Her fate has tangled.
What the hell? Why did it repeat it again? This game has a lot of mistakes and hiccups and all that stuff, and they're like quickly trying to fix a lot of them. He won't mind.
The forest whispered, the fire screamed, the bones agreed, and at last, here you are, just in time. The horned god told me, before hatred blinded him. He said your paths would cross, that you would bring redemption or ruin. In my dreams, I hear the crack of seals and snapping bones. The horned god, cursed with pain and blood, tears at the bonds I used to bind him. The earth trembles with his fury. Can you feel it? Soon he will break free. And then we shall pay for calling him with blood, not faith. It's the horned god's domain, a place where time does not flow, beyond the reach of humankind. Once, it was lush and alive, where the hunt was sacred. Wild, pulsing with green and the crimson of blood, teeming with beasts and birds in the boughs. I doubt it still is. Yes, Gudri, who took the horned god's fury into himself.
I was just gonna ask, who was that man tied up back there?
He reached for blood and bone, and let me turn his body and soul into a vessel for the god's essence. I sealed it with wards, like a cage of thorns. But the god's wrath will tear through them, sooner or later. And when that happens, there'll be no saving us. If you want to bind a god, you don't choose the method. You use everything. Old songs stolen from the dead, runes slick with black blood, teeth and claws. The horned god in his hate-twisted form was a nightmare that came to devour us all. The finest warriors of the spine, the pride of our tribe, gave their lives on the altar of battle to weaken him. My disciples, my sons and daughters, they strayed. After the Gunvalda massacre, I and the others who served the horned god could not bear the shame. We heard our kin cry out and turned our heads. We betrayed our blood. The most devout called upon the old powers, out of grief, out of rage, but without reverence or care. They begged the horned god to come and punish us, and he did. Not as a guardian, not as a spirit of the woods. He came as fury, pain, and slaughter. I didn't think they'd reach so deep into the dark. By the time I saw what they were doing, the earth was already soaked in blood. They opened a door.
Like all people do
I
when they don't know what the fuck they're messing with.
Key, in the form of songs, rites, and signs. He cannot be healed. He will not forgive us.
He will not forget.
But I can try to keep him bound by will, by bone, and by blood. To do that, I need a fragment of his original self. The first trophy. The skull of the first stag ever hunted and offered in sacrifice to the horned god. It will remind him of who he once was. Bind his essence to the first offering, one made out of reverence, not fear. It may hold him in the unrealm of the hunt, long enough for me to complete the rite that will seal him there. It's hidden, tied to the places where we once worshipped the horned god.
Oh my god, I have to
Three
do all the stack
shrines
fathers?
as old as the forest itself. But now, they must be destroyed. Each one is guarded by a servant of ancient memory. Kill them. Cast down what still remains upon their altars. Once all three fall, the fourth shrine, hidden and forgotten, will reveal itself. The first trophy waits there. No, I saw you in the fire and the bones. Your hand upon the skull. That's why I waited.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Go, but be warned. The shrines are no longer sacred. They're fouled by hatred, and the guardians who watch over them do not rest. Follow the path that lies ahead.
All right, all right. Time to find some shit at the shrines. But of course! The forest. Sorry, Snap. Easy enough. It's a straw father, alright. Game's loading. Motherfucker. I knew as soon as I saw my magic go down, I was like, he's gonna fuck me up. That's why I tried to back up. Because the magic is what's keeping me alive. taking that potion, bitch. Oh my god. Time to go to the first tag, father. In the fuck? In the hell? Excuse me. Time to bring a stag head to somebody. God damn it. Shortcuts. Trying to bring up my athletics. My acrobatics. I got the stag head.
I've been waiting for you. I knew you'd succeed. Fire and bone do not lie. There's no time left, child. The horned god is tearing Gudri's body apart, and his fury fills the air. Soon, his essence will break loose and devour everything in its path. I must begin the ritual. But I fear he may be too blinded by rage and pain to see the first trophy as anything more than bone and memory. Your path leads to the unrealm of the hunt. There, you'll face the Horned God. If you can weaken him, if you can break through the frenzy even for a moment, then the first trophy might reach what's left of his old self. Oh, child, we both know you're not entirely human. Your second soul will guide you where others
These motherfuckers are really attuned to Arthur.
Perish. I understand. He's the chieftain after all. But be wary of his words. Whatever is going through your mind right now, there is no other option. We need you and your help. If you need to prepare, go. I'll open the passage for you anyway. But remember, you're not going there to bring death to the Horned God. Wound him, weaken him, then return. That's when the trophy will speak, and I will close the gate behind you. Hopefully, for good. Take care. The Horned God does not forgive weakness.
Okay. Alright, apparently. That was optional, so get this shit done and over with. I need to use the bathroom. Stagfather!
By what right do you tread in my realm, blasphemer?
Come to help the people of Spain. Oh, that drinking water is so good. Oh my god, he's huge. She said,
who dare stand before me unbidden? I heard the call. I answered it, as I have done for centuries. And the moment I stepped beyond my realm, the weirdness consumed me. The hunt that began then was unlike the hunts I behold through the eyes of my followers. I was the hunter, they the prey, and I felt in that moment as if it had always been so. Only those who summoned me were hidden from my sight. She has long been attuned to my call. I watched the world through her eyes. When I answered the summons and the weirdness took hold, our bond was severed. Lyrna must have sensed it. That rage I felt, it was not my own. The moment the sacrifice was taken, I knew it had not been done by my will. If Glirna knows how to restore our connection, I accept this path.
Fight, fam!
Do what must be done, mortal.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Down, down, I say, down! Let me kill before he fucks up my magic.
It shall be sacred law to summon me only in the light of day. If any follower dares to call upon me by night, my wrath shall fall upon them. To you, mortal, I grant mercy. Go now and carry my decree.
Oh, so we calm now? You good? Alright.
The Stag Father has returned to his true form. I felt our bond rekindle. His power restored to its original untainted essence. Thank you for understanding. You've restored our identity. Yes, I hear his call within my soul. His will is our law. His wrath will fall upon those who dare summon him by night. And he will hunt them by day. For by night he shall not answer. We will return to our roots. Once more we shall be masters of the hunt by the Stag Father's grace. We will endure. For such is our fate. No weirdness, no worldly matter shall lead us from the sacred path we walk. The world may fall, the weirdness may consume all, and yet the swine shall remain wrapped in the Stag Father's favor. That is Barlam's will and decision. He tends to mortal affairs, and that order will stand. My calling is to restore faith and trust in the Stag Father. That is the greater mission. To remind us all who we truly are. May the Stag Father always keep you in his sight, child.
Thank you, Hag.
Follow the path that lies ahead.
Thank you, Glirna. Oh my god. Let's talk to Berlab. I was not gonna run all the way back and be like, yo, I need your permission to do some shit that I needed to do a long time ago. I'm gonna do my own thing.
You smell of change, outsider. Good. Change is what our tribe desperately needs. Some roots reach too deep, grow too vast, and end up ruining everything. Atlee, I'm Glearna's apprentice. One day, I'm meant to take her place, if the need ever arises. I have a feeling I'm about to lose everything. My tribe, my past, myself. The Stagfather tainted everything. Even the one thing I hoped would always remind me of where I came from. I am. My father was Svein, and I was given a Svein name. But my mother was Thewd. She brought me here when I was still an infant, told Glearna it was because I deserved to live my life wide awake, whatever that means.
What?
And then she left.
What was that?
Never came back. Yes, it was a tree. When I was 6, Glearna took me to a clearing and gave me a seed. She said my mother brought it from the Thewd lands, so I'd have something to remember where I came from. She helped me plant it, holding my tiny hands. Said it would grow with me. She's Svein through and through, but she believes in knowing your roots, that people should understand where they came from, because if they don't, it'll come back one day to haunt them. Blood calls to blood, and bones call to soil. You have to know who you are to resist their call. It got twisted. It's all wrong now.
Somebody's pissing in the tree.
I wanted to fix it, but I can't even get close. It keeps bearing monsters, and I'm no warrior, only Glearna's apprentice. I'm afraid those things will come here one day, and this village can't take any more losses. Really? You would? Here, I created a sigil, but it has to be written in blood on the bark. It should stop the corruption, and maybe I can still heal it. Thank you. This means the world to me.
Alright.
In a way, she was never a mother to me, but she was there. She made me her apprentice. I could barely fit the pestle in my palm, and I was already crushing herbs, throwing them into potions. Glearna used to say my mother's blood was strong in me, that it made me the perfect successor, though I doubt that will ever happen. I think she'll outlive Avalon itself. It's hard to truly believe in something once you know it exists, isn't it? Do I think he's worth worshipping? I'm a Svein, first and foremost. I understand better than most what the forest gives us, but I also know what it can take. It's hard to blame a god for following the call of his nature. Not really. Glearna told me she saw her coming in the fire. She saw my name in the ashes that were scattered by the wind all over the village. That's how she knew she couldn't turn my mother away, and that my place was among the Svein. Only what everyone says, that they're good with magic, that they dream, and the dreams give them visions. I don't like dreaming. I don't know why. I have this feeling that one day I'll fall into a dream and never wake up. I prefer the bones. They don't lie, and they rarely demand more than I can give. I should get back to my work. Be safe out there.
You too. You too. Alright. Put up this guy. Put up this guy, and then oh, I'm doing a quest. Alright. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. And then we can continue. I just realized I wasn't recording, so there's gonna be a lot missed. But I did, oh my god. I gotta remember to record in the sorry. I just realized the pause button blinking, and you missed me going after this dude's prey and healing the tree. God damn it! And I'm not gonna edit all that in from the stream because the stream has a lot of extra shit on it. Ugh, I love streaming. I love so fucking annoying.
And risk the Stagfather breaking free while I'm gone.
So it's gonna look out of place.
No chance. If that's going to happen, I want to be here. To fall in battle, defending my village and my people. Tell Gerfan I've got more pressing matters than his war councils. We had our own war here, and we're the ones left to clean it up. Farewell. Thanks for trying to help. Shame you stopped halfway.
Damn. But basically, you missed me helping the lady who I was supposed to help kill the one who called the Stagfather and the boy behind the house, and cleanse this tree and then talk to him, and it looks like he's not coming. So it's gonna look so out of place when the video comes back, like the video. Oh my god! Thankfully, I noticed it, or it would have been like literally 3 hours of not recording any video, and then I would have to edit my stream video, which would look mad different with like mad extra shit. You know what? I might do it. I don't know. I might fucking do it. If not, you'll just see a really bad edit of oh my god. See, this one, I don't know what to do. See, it tells me to go here to the cave, but I can try to check what I can do, but it's not letting me. This motherfucker's gonna stop me again.
Watch yourself out.
Shut the fuck up! Oh my god, can I kill him though? Can I murder him so I can stop me from... No? I don't know, that really annoyed me. Thankfully, I looked at the recording, or else would have been a whole fucking 2 or 3 hours gone. Not recorded. I apologize for that. Now I have a paper right there. Remember to check out your recording for YouTube. If it wasn't for that shit, I have to put it higher. Oh, shoot, the fire actually stayed? Like it's right there. Supposedly it's right there. Is it right here or something? Hold on. Oh! How was I supposed to know?
Blessings. No matter, as you've probably guessed, I'm frail. That's what they call me when they cast me out of my tribe. I took refuge here because I thought it best to hide in plain sight.
Plain
Please,
sight,
don't
yes,
turn
because
me
I
in.
couldn't even
I'll
fucking
die out
find
there
you.
in the wilderness. Nothing wrong, I swear. I take some offerings from the altar when no one's looking. But no much. Just enough so nobody notices. Sometimes people come seeking comfort, and some want to hear Mather's voice. I'm no Mather, but I can't turn a blind eye to her suffering soul. But you don't look like a Volker to me. I'm no wrong, am I? Perhaps you'll grant me the mercy I won't find among the tribes. I'm no harming anyone here, I swear. Tige. Such a poor, good boy. So misunderstood. He'd give his life for his wife. But I doubt she knows that because the poor lad can't get a word in edgeways. Oh, she's always complaining that she'd sacrifice herself to Mather for him. But between you and me, she was never fit to become a princess. Too eager and aggressive. And Tige, he's such an honest man, truly. He could have done better.
Sounds like you're in love with him?
What do you mean? Dead? What happened? Oh, I've been so worried about him. He's been gone for so long, but death. Oh, Tige. Oh, what a tragedy. It's all my fault. I should have stayed quiet. Oh, what have I done? I thought I was helping him.
Wow.
He would come to me, talk about his problems with Helmi. I helped him the best I could. I comforted him like a good mother should. Mather
sleeping
is
with
our
him?
mother. I just wanted to help her out. Give that nice boy some hope. In honor of my own children, who now gaze upon Mather's face. My fate is now in your hands. I wouldn't be able to best you in a duel. What is your decision? Thank you. Oh, thank Mather. I promise I'll be as quiet as a mouse. No one will hear a word from me. May Mather's light shine over your path.
They'll find you, they'll kill you. That's their problem. Yo, I did not realize, all this time coming down here, I did not realize that it was here. Oh my god. So now I can finish this one. All right.
So my Tega never lost his honor. He was deceived. At least now he can rest in peace. His name no longer stained by madness. Oh, if only I could get my hands on that blasphemous wretch. Tell me, who is she? Have you killed her? Not like I have much of a choice, do I? At least my Tega got his justice. Thank you, outsider. You've done a great service. May Medar guide you on your journey.
Yeah, I would like to see you girls fight it out. When you find her, I told you where she was. You go investigate. That is your problem. I'm out here killing people for ya, and ya should be doing it yourselves. Where is Self? Oh my god. Where is Self? That quest is... I'm trying to look for the indication of... This one, I don't know. It's not telling me to go. Alright, I'm gonna go to Spain and decide. I knew that tribe wasn't gonna go in.
Yes? Who have you managed to convince? Ah, that cursed stagfather of theirs. I've heard the rumors about what happened in the Svein village. Even weakened, they would have been an important ally in the war to come. A war that might never happen if we fail to gather enough strength. Well then, if they prefer to worship a god who slaughters his own followers for amusement, who am I to judge? If that's truly their decision, perhaps it's better they don't join us. Go now, my king, and reclaim your crown. All the tribes can do now is patiently wait for your return.
Wow, you said a mouthful, sir. All right. Do I have to wear the king's armor? That's cool. to fight everything, don't I? Jesus. Whoa, my dude, what the hell? Crush my dick. Yep. Oh shit. These guys are so easy. Ooh, you missed. These guys are so easy to remove their stamina. He's gone. Hold up. Magic. Get that shit up. Are you good? Even hitting him? Get that stamina down. Get that stamina down, let's go. Damn it. Bitch. Right, motherfucker. Here, bitch. We have coin? Of course, another giant. fucking kick sand in my face. Stop! I just can't wait to be king. For like 2 seconds, I didn't see that. All right. Oh shit, a 4-dweller. Oh, bitch. Oh, get fucked. Oh. Don't get up. Don't get up. Get up. Don't get up. Get up. Take that. A chest. Chest my stomach, actually. Oh, don't get up. Oh my god, my throat! Wow. God. Motherfucker doesn't stop fucking. Just keep hitting the wrong thing, buddy. Just keep hitting the thing. I got this motherfucker over here. Ow, bitch. The fuck? You're missing my shots. I'm looking at my magic. That's it, look at my magic. I was like, if my magic goes down and hits me one more fucking time, I'm gone. Sweep the leg! Sweep the leg! This motherfucker. I missed two, what the fuck? Folded like a laundry. It doesn't look like a portal. These are giant bones, literally. You mean I have to fight things bigger than that? Oh shit. Oh, wow. I got his helmet. What is this? What memory is this? I know they added the option so you can continue even if you finish the story. Oh my god, damn it! Alright. Apparently there was a giant there that wasn't loaded before. Or my the ass did not see this fucking thing here, but I need to look in the video and see if this thing was there before. Hopefully it doesn't crash again, because I'm gonna be pissed. But I swear I did not see that giant there. There we go. I knew it would take too long.
I am his burden, the man beneath the myth. I am the face that time forgot, the name that was never enough.
First, you used these people to win yourself a kingdom, and now you herded them here under threat of being stomped to death by giants if they leave or disobey. After all that they've gone through, all that they've done, all that they've suffered, this is how you intend to repay them?
No kingdom will stand with people like them within its borders. They would have to change their ways. The Del Rita are not ready for this. You know this.
You did worse than all of them combined, and you are the one responsible for all they've done so far. They fought for your name and under your banners. Does this mean you're not fit to be a king? Not ready to have a kingdom?
I left the heritage of Pendragon behind me. I severed the ties between myself and my tribe. I lost all that tied me to the past when I became king. I set a new path for myself. They are not ready to do that.
Bullshit. You forced them to go against their sacred traditions. You destroyed their identities. They betrayed their comrades because you ordered them to. They kidnapped the children of the giants because you told them to do it. Everything they did was so that you could win this war. And now what? You're going to punish them for being your best, fiercest soldiers, most loyal of your men?
This is not...
So stop with your excuses already. You broke them, and now you're abandoning them to starve or freeze to death in these damned lands.
This kingdom needs to be built on peace, Caradoc. Letting them live among merchants, lords, and ladies in Camelot or Timberwall. How would that go?
Exactly as anyone would expect it to go.
So we would end up with a civil war. Right after we won the war that almost annihilated us all.
Oh, damn you. I've had enough. I stood by you through everything. Even what you did to me. To Seawall. I let it all slide. I told myself it was for something. For a noble cause. But this is where I draw the line. I renounce my oaths, and I'm walking away. Put a blade in my back if that helps you sleep. I don't care. Not anymore.
The thing about about trying to keep peace and all this other shit. The bad shit. Nobody's ever happy about what you do, what you say. He wants to bring my fucking thing. He wants to bring peace to the lands, but he's also fucking other over other people.
I left the best of my people here. I betrayed their loyalty. And for what? Everything is in ruin. Everything I struggled to build is corrupted.
For the shitheads you left behind, well, the wrong shitheads.
It had a glorious past, but it has no future. There is no way to save it. I know. I see it now. And it was my decision that cost them the ability to grow and change. I may have been right about the diagnosis. Now I see I could have been wrong about the cure. The tribes helped us win the war. They were fearless and followed every order.
That's why some hate you, that's why some like you.
They were the most loyal of all. But I left them broken. And after the war, their bloodlust was insatiable.
And you're taking potions.
I had to do something.
With weirdness in them.
This felt like the only choice. The giants sided with our enemy. We had to find a way to remove them from the equation. So, under cover of night, the tribes stole their children. I told the giants their offspring were our hostages, and that we would slaughter them if they refused to bend the knee.
Wow.
One of the most humiliating moments of that whole war. Both for me and for the Del Rita. I come from the Pendragon bloodline, a heritage drenched in as much blood as that of the Del Rita. A heritage that pillaged and fought in the homelands for longer than anyone can remember, and unable to build anything that withstood the test of time. I decided to leave it behind me when we won the war against the Four-Dwellers, and built our kingdom on Avalon on stronger foundations. Now we've seen that my bloodline must have been cursed. Caradoc had the clearest eyes of any of us. He saw things for what they were. And I think I destroyed that. Destroyed him with all I did. I turned him into this.
There's a trophy that I had to kill him before I leave the asylum, so.
The man I once knew. He used to carry hope. Now
I'm gonna have to restart the game and kill him.
Vengeance.
Crazy.
There's nothing left. Nothing worth saving. Nothing worth rebuilding. I gave everything I had to this land. My blood, my soul, my name. And the land devoured it all. I betrayed the ones who believed in me. I cut down the men who fought for me. I turned away from my own blood to build something better. And all I built was another ruin. I thought I was forging a future. I was just extending the fall. Do what you want. There's nothing about this land that I recognize anymore. All I've ever done got turned into dust, corrupted against my intentions, destroyed. Why bother?
The man is depressed. Alright, so that means I need to beat Cardarok. Alright, let me quick save in case. Alright. And hopefully it lets me out without a crash. Oh, I heard a pause. Okay.
Once and future king, you return. Speak your will through the mortal you now inhabit. Is it time for us to awaken?
Ooh. I actually want them to go over Camelot.
The Del Rita have long been our allies. Through their eyes, we have watched your kingdom fall into corruption. Camelot will fall. Your will shall be done.
Shadow of the Giants. All right. I did set out to fuck up Camelot. Camelot's corruption will fall. Oh god. I need cough syrup. I also need lozenges. I'll try to see if I can get some early tomorrow if I don't feel so messed up. Let's see what happens. Oh, they're here.
We are ready to begin the moot. We were only waiting for your return, once and future king. You were strong enough to walk the king's thread, and you conquered it. What is your will, my king? What decision have you made regarding the giants? Glory be to you, once and future king. Fame and honor to you for all time. Thanks to you, Camelot will fall, and with it, the dead laws and the suppression of the Dalrita tribes. Thank you, my king, for your intervention. I, the voice of the Dalrita tribes, accept your decision with humility and gratitude.
All right.
The king's decision pleases me greatly. My tribe will once again have the chance to prove itself in battle. Nothing stirs a Volkir's soul more than the chaos of true war. There, we shall be at our strongest. I only hope Camelot's armies have the courage to meet us in the field, instead of cowering behind their city walls and forcing us into some tedious siege.
Alright, I hope you guys win.
So
I know you've been
War.
wanting to fight for oppression and all this
March
other
on
stuff.
Camelot, and the giants shall clear the path for us. My plans to rebuild the tribe must wait. But perhaps the Thoid scattered across the land will join our march.
Maybe.
I only hope that many of us return home safely. Without Thoid blood, rebuilding a tribe as strong as we once were will be no easy
You can mix
task.
the tribes. Nothing said about not mixing the tribes. Look at that. There was a dude that I helped with the tree, which I fucked up and didn't record. He's food and Swain, so maybe you can move a bit feel bad and don't. Oh, he's not even talking. And maybe like that you can have what do you call that? People coming up. I'm gonna make some tuna and noodles in a bit. See this one, how do I go back? How do I go back to this one? I want to finish this one, Sweet Dreams. Where's the cave? Lover's Hollow, no. Abyss of Sagamore. Tomb. I knew it was near a teleporting place. Want to get that achievement for the I know it's a cave where you teleport and then the cave is right there. There we go. Might crash again. It's taking forever. Yep, it's gonna crash. Oh no. Alright. Yep, I knew it. I hate when it does that. Really? I hate when it doesn't show me the quest, but then when I... This is the last quest. Alright, here we go.
So you've returned. Did you have a nice nap?
Yes, I did.
Was the company to your liking? I'm glad to see you're fitting in so well, even among our most unique company. I personally am very fond of Sympathy and Trickster. There's something admirable in the way they cling to existence. Sometimes I wonder if they do it purely out of spite. I hated every second of it. Sympathy and Trickster are an acquired taste, to be sure, but they serve as a lesson in what it truly means to be a child of Morrigan. Even in failure, even in death, we can still have our uses.
True.
Me? Not as such. What I do have for you is a meeting. Perhaps the most important one of your life. You are to meet with War, the High Priest of Badb. The rest will be in his hands, and most importantly, in yours. That is all I can tell you. Now go, my fledgling. And may Morrigan's wings shield you from enemy eyes.
All right. Oh, he's right here. Oh, okay.
Welcome, child of Morrigan. Now you stand before her presence, ready to receive the highest honor. I went by that name once, yes. Now, you see me as the embodiment of war. One of the three holy aspects of the goddess Morrigan. Ask your questions, child, before the time comes to fulfill our goddess's will.
It's crazy. The dude that was in the cage just is him now.
Then you would have proven they were unworthy. If a hatchling could overcome a crow and its fledglings, then they weren't fit to serve Morrigan. You would have purged all ranks, and I would have found new devotees. It wouldn't be the first time a high priest took such measures. You stand before the goddess of war, death, and destruction, and you're surprised that I used deception to test your dedication. I thought your time with the children would have taught you that the ends justify the means.
My purpose has always been to recruit only
Touché.
the most worthy
Touché.
followers.
You tricked me. I was ready to beat these people down, but then something piqued my interest. I thought of the Brotherhood. In I was gonna say Fallout. In Oblivion.
What do you take me for, child? A mercenary commander. Serving Morrigan is no common duty. It's a calling you feel or don't. And only the most faithful may stand before Morrigan's presence. Your actions are meaningless if the Corax hasn't revealed itself to you. The Corax is Morrigan's herald, a promise of liberation. The Corax's appearance is a sign that it's time for the children to step from the shadows and declare their dominion over Avalon. And I know the Corax favors you most often. Such is Morrigan's will. Indeed, I have faith, but no certainty. And since it's you who has the honor of witnessing the Corax, I'll send you as an emissary before our goddess. It seems she has chosen you for this communion, and I humbly accept her will. Find out what our goddess requires of us, and I will ensure her will becomes law. I've seen it in a vision, the nest, where your meeting will take place.
There again?
Listen well, for her words are sacred, and return swiftly to bring me her will. May Morrigan's wings shield you from prying eyes.
Back all the way over there? All the way across that damn sword? I'm gonna go all the way up to that damn sword. Oh, down my throat. My damn throat. I've already passed that shit. The sword again. I'm gonna have to transport from one area to another to activate the quest, because for some reason this game, it doesn't activate the quest like it's supposed to. If I don't find it or see it, then I'm just gonna... There we go. I knew it, that's all I have to do. Is go across one area to another. love how they made me run all the way back and there's no teleport here or there. What? I have to go through that sword all over again. I need to eat something. The only thing I ate today was toasted bread and coffee. Oh shit.
I called, and here he is. The king, torn to shreds, pieced back together. Decide. The paths of self, whispers in the shadows, wings gliding silently on the wind, crow eyes, watching, patient. Or the path of war, the wild screech, an open assault, beaks and claws, blood. They die by your hand. Their paths cannot merge, like day and night, like breath and scream. One must yield to the other. You ask a crow what it prefers, warm blood or cold carrion. The crow feeds on what fate delivers. All will fall into my claws when the time comes. So be it. Walk the path of silence. The wind will carry your whispers. The enemy will not see you. War will not sense your blade. Bury it deep in his back.
Jesus. Jesus. I mean, if you're gonna be ninjas and shit, might as well. They gotta be ninjas, they gotta stay ninjas. In the shadows. All right. Somebody has to die. I knew it. Somebody has to die. It was meant to be. Tomorrow I need to get some cough medicine. I don't feel like eating lamb over rice. There's a spot that's open, that's late.
Speak. What is the will of the goddess? What is this? You dare lie to the High Priest to fulfill Self's traitorous will? I see through you. You blaspheme. For Morrigan's will has always been to seize dominion over the world.
Wow.
And I cannot be
I
mistaken
chose it.
in
She said
interpreting her
okay,
signs.
and you still want to fight me?
How dare you? How dare you defy the will of the priest, mere fledgling? Let Morrigan drink your blood.
Sir, you were supposed to get backstabbed? He's actually going in. Calling in bears and shit. It's your own damn bear, motherfucker. Oh, dummy.
You did splendidly, my crow. Tell me, did you truly speak with Morrigan?
Yes.
That's surprisingly reassuring, I must admit. Honestly, I thought Morrigan was more of a myth than an actual goddess guiding us.
Wow.
I'm almost
Didn't even
envious,
believe the
Crow.
shit.
I can't recall anyone in the history of the children who's spoken with the goddess face to face. I will guide the children of Morrigan in the way we've always known. In the shadows that protect us. In the shadows, we are safe. We can focus on what truly matters. Building security and creating stability in these chaotic, unpredictable times. And I suggest you do the same. Act with wisdom and prudence in your decisions, so that you may forever remain a child of Morrigan. And remember, you'll always have a place here from now on. May Morrigan's wings forever shield us from prying eyes. Somehow, that sounds truer now.
Oh, nice, nice. I completed that. So I had to kill him anyway because the motherfucker was being a piece of shit. Oh my god, we're almost done. We are almost finally done. I'm gonna have to teleport to another area to make the quest work. I noticed that's how it works. But let's see if this actually makes it work. Alright, hopefully this fixes it. Because apparently I'm at the end of the game. The Charred Conclave. Is that in the Forlorn Swords? I hate when the game does that. Alright, hopefully this makes it work. Alright. I'm gonna have to keep teleporting until it activates. Now I need to look for the, what the fuck did I need to look for? The Charred Conclave. Forlorn Swords. Where the hell is it? That's crazy that it won't tell me where it is, but it's in the Forlorn Swords. Just give me a few. I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then I'm gonna try to find this shit. It's in the Forlorn Swords, Charred Conclave, but it won't show it to me. That's crazy. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, let's do our last quest. I found the location. Well, I had to look up the location because it was not showing it to me. It's right here. All right. This might be the shortest video. All right. There's the mark card. See, now it shows it. Like, why does it do that? Man, not the beats! Not the beats! Man, calm down. We're finally here. End of the game. So, the helmet. Ooh.
So, you finally made it. Took you long enough.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
I hope you're ready, because this is it. The beginning of the end. Ready to finish your journey, of course. You've come far, but every path ends somewhere. Yours ends here, in the heart of it all. Philosophically, not you specifically, but someone like you. Literally. Yes, and I was getting quite bored with the wait.
I had to do side missions.
This is the Charred Conclave, a graveyard for druids, burned alive as scapegoats for the Red Death.
It's fucked up.
It's a reminder of what happens when people fear what they don't understand. They spoke out. They should have stayed silent, kept to their herbs and potions. But they didn't. They believed their ancient knowledge, ugly and painful truths from times long past, could save Avalon from the plague. And maybe they were right. But people don't want the truth when it's covered in blood. Cruel rituals, sacrifices, hard choices in search of real results. They called it wisdom, knowledge gleaned from the weirdness itself. But to the people, everything they did was unnatural, costly, and frightening. The Druids believed their results would justify the costs. They thought Avalon would see them as saviors, but the people didn't understand, and fear turned to fire. Well, the Red Church and their politicians made sure of that. The Druids became a convenient enemy, a way to shift the blame and tighten their
That's how
grip
it is
on
today,
power.
too.
It's always so
They always quiet the ones that tell the truth or try to help, call them crazy, or kill them.
Well, death doesn't always mean an ending.
Basically,
it was a
what's happening
sacrifice so costly, so cruel, so pointless, that it tore a rift in the fabric of this world. An ultimate wound. And so you're the closest you'll ever come to seeing the true shape of this world.
Just like the government is behind the riots or causing chaos, ensuing more chaos, breaking, what do you call this? I saw it somewhere that they were being exposed, that they were causing, like the actual havoc, making it seem like other people were doing the bad stuff. That's crazy, right?
To greet you, I was once where you are now. A knight with questions, searching for answers. That search led me to this place. And here I found my answers. Now it's your turn.
And you can tell people the plain truth. Not my government. Not my whatever the fuck it is. It's not mine. Like.
Well, first you're going to meet my
But I
former
digress.
employer. We don't see eye to eye anymore, but we both realize that our collaboration yields results, as shown by you being here. He'll try to sugarcoat the hard truths I've been telling you from the beginning, spin them differently. Never mind. Why waste time here talking about it when you're just a step from the end? It's best if you just go forth and see for yourself.
I will. I will.
Just remember, this is the point of no return.
They even tell you this is the point of
Once
no
you
return.
step through, there's no going back. But if you've come this far, I suppose you already knew that. Go on. He's waiting for you.
All right. I'll let it save.
Go on.
Okay. It's an auto save. I don't want to go in there while it's saving. Oh, and I forgot to write down when it crashed so I can edit it out. God damn it.
At last we meet. I've heard much about you. Your choices, your determination. Caradoc isn't
Wait,
easily
is that you?
impressed, but he
It's
was
not.
impressed with you. Few dare to seek the truths buried in Avalon shadows. Fewer still make it this far. I was the first. Caradoc followed when my brethren burned and the tear opened. And now, here you are. A truly rare and joyful occasion. Oh, forgive my lack of manners. I am Orin, the last apprentice of Merlin, and the last archdruid of Avalon. I've carried the weight of this land's secrets longer than I care to admit. But names mean little. What matters is the task before us. What lingers here, it's older than Avalon, older than anything we know. What you see is the beginning of weirdness itself. Its purest form, raw potential, unshaped by anything but its lack of boundaries and limits. Beautiful, isn't it?
Lots of light, I see.
Oh, precisely the opposite of what Caradoc wants. I want you to help me resurrect King Arthur. Properly this time. Ridiculous, I know. But yes, that's what it boils down to. At some point, we stopped seeing eye to eye and chose different paths. Ultimately, though, both our paths led to you. Yes, please let me explain. By the end of his life, Arthur became obsessed with his legacy. He left mementos, artifacts that embodied the virtues he wanted Avalon to preserve. Excalibur, a symbol of loyalty and sacrifice. The crown of Pendragon, a beacon of courage and resilience. The shield of Palamedes, wisdom and independence. But Merlin and the others didn't believe that would be enough. The memory of war and the fragility of peace was still too fresh. So they acted. When the king died, his soul wasn't allowed to move on. He was shattered, bound to those artifacts. A clever solution, but ultimately flawed. They feared losing what Arthur represented more than losing Arthur himself. They thought the king's essence would endure if bound to his relics. You can't pick and choose with a soul, but that's exactly what Merlin did. He focused on 3 parts of Arthur: his strength, wisdom, and courage. He left out 2 pieces. One, tainted by the Four Dwellers' magic, was deemed too dangerous. The other was his humanity, the most fragile part. Merlin thought compassion and doubt were weaknesses, unfit for a king. Without them, Arthur became hollow. A king with power, but no heart. That way, Avalon's greatest failure was born. I tried, and I found his humanity. It's here, bound, kept safe. But the Four Dwellers' aspects was left to drift, untethered between worlds. Finding it needed more than magic. It needed someone like you.
So I've been used all along?
The horrors you endured on that island gave you something no one else has. You can move through the weirdness, touch it, and return whole. That's why you found the king's soul, bound it to yourself, and came back. You flatter me. No, I couldn't have predicted all of that. I merely nudged the Red Church in the right direction and asked Caradoc to assist where I couldn't. I can see you're still doubting me. I want to bring back our king, whole and complete. I want him to lead again and safeguard Avalon's future. Won't. This time, Arthur will be whole.
Make us whole again.
King must be more than power. He must be human. That balance is what will save Avalon. Because I've seen what happens without him. Weirdness preys on the weak, and the people are too divided to stand against it alone. Arthur is their only hope. Ever they're left without him, without guidance, chaos takes hold. Division festers. You've seen it during your journeys.
Yes.
If things continue this way, Avalon will tear itself apart long before weirdness finishes the job. They will follow him. That's what people do.
The Riata and the Giants
when
follow
weirdness
him.
Comes to their doorstep, they'll beg for a savior. And Arthur will answer the call. Help me bring the king back, whole and complete. That's all I ask of you. Now you need to go further. I made my case. Please keep in mind what I told you. This is the only way for Avalon to survive.
It's Merlin's fault. To blame somebody.
I was there when it all began, when Arthur first set foot on Avalon. I was a knight in his army. We believed in him, in his dream, in his kingdom. And for a while, it was glorious. Every battle felt like a step closer to peace. Every sacrifice justified by the dream we shared. But then came the cost. The war crimes, the impossible decisions, the massacres, slaughters, and irrational cruelty. We turned from knights into butchers, all because his dream demanded it of us. At first I told myself it was necessary, that it was the price of building something great. But the longer it went on, the harder it was to believe. That's when I realized Arthur wasn't a god, a savior, or a king. He was just another man, no different from the rest of us. And no man should have the power to demand such sacrifices. But do you understand why I want it so much? I'd like to believe that after 600 years I've moved past pettiness. You need to understand that people thought, and still think, that he was more than human. But he wasn't. He made mistakes, just like any man. And the cost of those mistakes was always paid for by others. I've seen what happens when people cling to kings and myths. They wait, they follow. They waste their lives on promises that never meant anything. But that's not my problem. I'm not here to fix Avalon or to free anyone. What comes after doesn't matter. Let it all burn. Let it rot. Let it rebuild. I won't be here to see it. Arthur's the only myth that still holds weight. And when he's gone, the rest will rot with him.
Think so?
A puppet king, another empty throne, none of it will last. Maybe they'll keep pretending for a while. Maybe they won't. Let them stand, let them fall. It's not my concern. If the weirdness takes them, so be it. At least it won't be another king's failure. Another lie propping up a dying world. It'll just be what it is. And call it chaos.
I actually want to see what happens
when
I raise King Arthur.
Let them rise, let them fall. Let them tear each other
Oh,
apart.
thank you so much, Madam
I just
Moose
want to
Knuckle,
watch it
for
all
the
come
raid.
down.
I appreciate
See the
it.
last lie collapse under its own weight. What comes
It
after?
goes good.
That's for the ones still standing to figure out. Then let it. If this world can't stand without a dead king propping it up, maybe it deserves to fall.
Thank you so much for the
I've
raid.
lived longer than any man should. Seen more than anyone should ever bear.
I'm almost to the end of the game.
I've waited centuries for this moment, this chance, to end it all.
How's everybody doing
To
today?
end him. Orin's a druid. That's what they do. They believe.
Well, I'm up to the end of the game. If you don't want to see it,
Symbols, and some of them believe in saving Avalon.
I'm doing good. I'm a little sick, even though it doesn't like show it, but my throat is like, it feels like it's on fire, like razor blades and all this other shit. It's annoying, but I'm drinking lots of water.
I don't believe it's my decision to make. Not Orin's, not Arthur's, not mine. I've watched
It's
this
always good to
cycle
be breathing.
turn too many times. I have no stake in what comes after, only in making sure this nightmare finally ends. We were fools to tamper with forces we didn't understand. Resurrecting Arthur, infusing him with powers of the weirdness. We didn't just bend the natural laws, we shattered them. Such violations of nature's order cannot go unanswered. The bill comes due, sooner or later. Always. This cannot be allowed to continue.
I actually want to see King Arthur rise, and then I'll do it again
But now,
another time and see what happens when I kill him.
you've done what no one else could. What even I couldn't do. You've brought Arthur's soul back together. Almost complete, but not quite. And because of you, I can finally finish what I started centuries ago. So, thank you for bringing us to this moment. You're close now. Just one more step. The last fragment of Arthur's soul is waiting for you. Complete what you came here for. And then, we'll meet again.
As allies or
As
enemies?
allies, or as enemies. That's up to you. Go.
Well, it's gonna have to be
Find the
enemies
last
because I
piece,
actually want to see King Arthur
let's end
rise
this. Whatever
as
comes
my first
next,
choice.
I'll be ready. I hope you will be too.
We shall see. Okay, okay. I wonder who I have to fight. Most likely I'm gonna have to fight King Arthur himself, or the... My... Oh, what the hell? Here we go. Oh, right here. Okay. Is this him? Who the hell is you?
You've come. The one who carries what's left of me. Please, don't come any closer. Don't force me to think about coming back again. Just let me finally die. Because I've had enough. Enough of being torn apart and stitched back together. Enough of being used, shaped, and forced to be something I'm not. Do you know what it is like to be a king of nothing? To see the people you swore to protect suffer because of your choices? Or worse, in your name. I've seen towns burnt to the ground, families destroyed. All because someone thought it would serve the greater good.
Like
and
today.
they called it loyalty. They called it justice. I've been dragged through every dream, every lie they've built around me. And I'm tired. Tired of the weight, of the expectations, of all of it. And most of all, I'm tired of failing. Orin wants a king, not me. He doesn't see the broken man behind the myth. He sees a symbol, a weapon to wield against the weirdness. But symbols aren't people. They're empty. And the more they're used, the more they hollow out the one who carries them. That's all I've ever been to Orin and the Druids. Do you know what it's like to be a weapon? To be forged, sharpened, and thrown at every problem? He thinks ending me will free Avalon. But what then? Without an idea, a light to guide them, they'll stumble, lose their way,
struggle
and turn on
alive
each
again,
other.
dude.
People always seek something to follow, something to believe in.
That's true.
Take that away, and they'll tear each other apart trying to find it.
Like today.
Or worse, build something even crueler in its place.
Like today? No.
I want release. I want to stop being a tool in their endless struggle. Kill me. Destroy the last piece of me and use the energy however you wish. Take it yourself and become the new king. Give it to someone else. I don't care.
You want to stay a fisherman forever?
Let me come back again.
All right.
Let me die. Not as Arthur. Not as the king. Just as a simple, normal human being. Another way? There's always another way, isn't there? Another cycle, another resurrection, another lie to keep the world
Well,
spinning.
Arthur's human side's
But
called Hop.
please, not for me. Not anymore. I've had enough. I don't want another chance. I want this to be over. I don't care. Do you know how freeing that is? To finally not care what happens next?
Sure.
Whether Orin gets his king or Caradoc gets his ruin? To not feel the burden of all my failures? To not see my memory tarnished?
So he wants
my
to run away.
plans, goals, and ambitions
Well, this-
dragged
the
through
human side
the
wants to run
mud?
away.
To not see the suffering my name causes? No more deaths in my shadow. No more kingdoms built on my bones. Isn't that what you've been doing all along? Carrying what's left of him? You've already taken up the humanity I was meant to represent. Doesn't that prove Arthur doesn't need me anymore? Do what you think is right. That's all I can tell you. Because whatever you decide, it will finally be your choice. Not mine. Not theirs. And
That's his be
that's the
resurrected.
only thing I've ever wanted.
I'll probably see the other choices
hold
later.
the choice. I don't care who you side with. Orin, Caradoc, or no one at all. You have all of my soul. Use it. Take it for yourself. Or give it to someone else. I don't even want to know. Do what you will with it. Just let me go. Let me finally rest. Let me die. Please.
Cobb. You say do with it as I will. I mean, do with it what I will. So I kind of set out to resurrect Arthur, god damn it. I'm sorry, buddy. I really like the surrounding. That's really nice. Really nice.
Help me bring the king back, whole and complete. That's all I ask of you. Now you need to go further. I made my case. Please keep in mind what I told you. This is the only way for Avalon to survive.
Alright. They're each telling me the choices I need to make. Bring him back so I can kill him, or bring back the king.
Go on. He's waiting for you.
Oh, okay. He didn't disappear.
Let me go. Let me finally rest.
You carried a dying king across the bones of a dying world. Now you stand before what started it all. An idea. I am the reason there must be an ending. I do not guide. I do not judge. I exist so that something can be chosen. I do not offer meaning. I require that one be made. You have brought all things to their conclusion. Now, decide what must remain. Choose, and let the shape of the world follow. You will vanish into the story you chose to restore. You will break the frame, and what follows will not remember you.
I could always do New Game Plus.
You will be seen. You will be followed. You will be blamed. You will shape the world to become its witness.
Maybe I should have saved. Maybe I should have saved before this. So like that, I could have gone. I could have done all choices. You know what? I'll do the first one, and I think I saved before this, so I can just do this all over again. You know what? Let's do the first one.
The idea shall endure, unquestioned, repeated.
For now, this will be my first choice, and then I'll do the other ones.
I begged you not to do this. I begged you.
Because I want to see all the endings. Please, game, don't crash.
No, I won't let this happen. Not again.
Oh shit, okay. Maybe first time, motherfucker. Fast beat. Motherfucking demon. You bitch, no healing. Okay. Let's pay back. Alright, I'm gonna do this one.
Through your sacrifice, the king returned, entire, unbroken, and ready to reclaim his throne. You held faith that Avalon's fate still turned with him, that one last rising could bring balance to the broken land. Now he rules again, and the world bends to the weight of your choice, for salvation or for ruin. You gave everything to restore the king, and
your journey ended with his return. Closing your eyes upon the sight of Arthur's triumph, you felt no regret, only the certainty that your final choice had been the right one.
Was it though?
With One Eye and Captain Brandon working side by side, the South found a peace it hadn't known in years.
All right.
The roads stayed open, the fields were guarded, and the people finally felt safe. No longer bound to Camelot or the Knights of the Round Table, it became a land ruled by its own people on its own terms. The men here stayed in Kuanacht, but Yvain failed to rally the minds and hearts needed for his Grail quest.
Oh yeah, but one person.
With no clear leaders and rising tension, both Kuanacht and Camelot grew fragile, drifting toward division, with no one left to hold the line.
Oh shit, so if I miss
one... You
one...
awakened the giants, and with them at their side, the Dal Rita conquered Camelot.
Oh shit.
As the capital fell, the customs of the tribes spread across Avalon. Not everyone welcomed them, but the change had already taken root. Fergus was named the new Galahad the Loyal. With One Eye and Brendan backed by the Dal Rita of the Forlorn Swords, he saw that the South's alliance was strong enough to stand on its own. He urged Camelot to leave the South in peace and turned his attention to securing the rest of Avalon. The captain led the South to independence, breaking all ties with Camelot.
So
under his rule, the horns of the South flourished. Merchants, pilgrims, and adventurers returned to the roads, and prosperity once again reached the far corners of the land.
So my choices were all that bad.
One Eye ruled the South, with the horns of the South at his side. Over time, the Dal Rita of the Fallen Swords rallied to his banner, forging a unified
them.
force.
Let's go.
With the South secured, he stood in a strong position to launch future conquests across Avalon. Nianta left Kuanacht with Yvain, and her fate remained unknown. Yet among the people she once served, tales of her devotion and courage endured, and her name was remembered with respect.
Okay.
Maggot chose to remain in Kuanacht, and the people stayed with him. Over time, they grew to trust him and often sought his wisdom. In time, he took on an apprentice, planting the first seeds of a new druidic tradition.
Alright, so hopefully this time they don't get burned.
Left Kuanacht alongside Yvain, despite concerns about his age. His fate remained unknown, but the people admired him for finding purpose at the end of his life.
Oh, so that's what happened to Maggot when he stayed, or else he would have gone to the...
With Yvain's backing, Ailey secured the hospital's independence. She remained at its head, earning the respect and gratitude of the people she served.
At least the hospital people got care.
The Volker joined the rest of the Dal Rita without a matron and without Mathar's blessing. Even so, their warriors kept the ferocity they had once been famed for, tempered now by a clarity that left the other tribes uneasy. They were respected, but only barely. For what greater dishonor is there than turning one's back on the goddess who had made them what they were? Ingrid turned away from the eternal sleep, choosing life over dreams. In time, she began to rebuild the Thoid among the living, planting the first seeds of a new future for her scattered
and those
people.
who wanted to sleep, slept.
Under Stronner's leadership, the Ulfra found new strength. He rebuilt the tribe and reunited them with the rest of the Dal Rita, restoring their place among the tribes of the Forlorn Swords.
I missed the Sven, did she say?
Following Glerna's path, the Sven clung to the old ways, their faith sustained by the Stagfather's living presence within the unrealm of the hunt. They turned inward, shunning outsiders, and deepened their devotion to the blood-stained rites of their ancestors.
But there was no way for me to change their minds.
You accepted the mycelium's offer and let the spores consume Sagramor's
For
body.
the achievement, yes.
Now the kingdom lies under fungal control, its people connected, obedient, and slowly fading into the roots that feed the spores. You placed self at the head of the children of Morrigan. Operating from the shadows, the guild reshaped Avalon's politics through quiet influence and assassination, while the people lived unaware of the power that ruled them. You chose to dismantle the children of Morrigan. There were no more crows to carry out her will, for now. Morrigan withdrew into silence, patient as ever, waiting for the day when new souls would rise to serve her again. After returning to Camelot, Killian lived quietly for a time. When he vanished, few asked questions. Unsettling rumors had always
So this is
followed him.
all the quests that I did?
Preferred
Oh
not
shit!
to remember.
Oh, board game created by... So I finally finished the game! Let's go! That was literally almost everybody's, what do you call that? Quest, well, the main quest. Again, but I'm gonna have to go through all this again. I think I saved before doing the choice. It's already 12 o'clock. But again, I would like to thank for the raid, Madam Musnako. I really appreciate it. This was going to be a short stream. I wanted to see if I could finish the game today, and I actually did. I don't even know if there's actually a couple of quests more, but I think the miscellaneous quests, I could keep repeating, like murdering the bandits and all this other shit. And I don't think I even need to do the armor. I was already grabbing the armor and upgrading it, so I didn't really need to do that one. But I did the main side quest and the main quests, which were a lot. I like the music, but I have the uncopyrighted music because I'm uploading this to YouTube. So. Not that I don't like the game's original music, which is pretty fire. Production babies. Oh my god. I need to find a pharmacy or a store that's selling cough medicine. I need cough medicine. Oh, that's right. They added this. They added the ability to go back into the game, so you can continue. Nice. Nice. Right now, I'm going to... All right. Okay. Okay, cool. Now it shows it. Look at that. Yeah, so this is where they burned all those people. Alright, I'm gonna go right here and save there. But that's that ending. Try to see if I can record the other endings in my own free time. But I'm gonna end the game there. And I hope you guys enjoyed that story. Most likely I'll edit the other endings on this video. And you'll see that, the other choices. And it'll be longer than maybe like what I'm recording now. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. The video here. Well, the initial video here.